our best player predictions for the season.
Yes.
What do you think? I'm gonna take a note of them. I'm gonna put them away somewhere. We're gonna look at it at the end of the season, see who was right.
Best player per position, or are we just doing
best player?
Let's do best player per season.
No, best player per position. We'll each go through and give our player per position. So Thomas, do you want to give your? Well, we'll do it like we'll snake this as well. Snake this a little bit as well.
Thomas, do you want to do? The effort here is going to be excellent when they all come out as the best players.
It's Thomas, everybody I've drafted so far. They are going to be the best players.
your QB of the season, Thomas.
I'm going to say, and this is going to annoy me because I don't have them, but QB of the season, I'm going to say is going to be Joe Burrow.
Nice.
He's got no defense and only weapons to throw to. So he's going to be slinging that ball all year round.
Okay. You see my lovely wee graphic here. It's high tech. It's high tech.
Me and Matthew have discussed this as well. Matthew has a different opinion to me. I think very similar to you.
Joe Burrow just needs to. He needs to throw a hell of a lot, and he already did that last year. So the one argument against it is that they start to win more games and lead more, so that he doesn't have to throw it about a million bajillion times a game. But he could also
should have been.
They could also just be that bad again. So there's that. What about Adam? What about your quarterback pick for the season? Are you with him with Joe Burrow?
Yes, I would have chopped and changed on this a few times thinking about it after our fantasy draft. I would have to agree with Thomas, and it was either going to be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson before. But I'm going to have to go with Joe Burrow. I think Lamar Jackson will have a come down after last year. The guy is an absolutely outstanding quarterback, but I just don't see him being as consistent as like a Josh Allen, for example.
Joe Burrow last year, just to put this into perspective, threw the ball 652 times.
Yeah, he's going through it about
4,918 passing yards. How is he going to get to that state again? Because if he doesn't,
he's going to get 6,000 this year.
He's going through it.
But 43 touchdowns as well, which is another astronomically high number.
He's going to throw it about 6,000 times more than that this year. Josh Allen, very, very good at the rush. I just feel as if Buffalo are going to be more controlled this year. I feel as if Buffalo are going into the season knowing they're one of the best teams in the NFL, if not the best team. Arguably, the Eagles still right up there. Certainly in the AFC, you think they're the best team. Ravens maybe slightly below them. They're probably going to look after him pretty well. If they get in the elite, which they probably will in a lot of games, they're playing the Jets twice this year. That's going to be a thing.
I'm going to go with Josh Allen. I think with my pick for quarterback.
I feel as if Joe Burrow is just going to be in a lot of shootouts. He's going to be slinging that ball here, there, and everywhere around America. He will definitely, and you can put it in writing now. He probably won't do it. He'll probably get injured and throw 100 yards.
This is recording, Adam. We don't need to put it in writing. This is recorded.
Yeah. But it'll be 5,000 plus yards. He'll get 45 plus TDs. Yeah, easy. I honestly think this guy is going to potentially have a career year for him and potentially a record-breaking year. The guy is seriously that good, and in a team where they rely on him so much, and half their contracts are on 3 players, and 2 of them is wide receivers who he negotiated to get them to stay there. That guy's going to have a mega year. Sorry, that's my prediction.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Right. To run through it quick, I'm going to go Josh Allen. I think a lot of rushing touchdowns last year. I think James Cook's rushing touchdown numbers are going to come down, which means Josh Allen's rushing touchdown numbers are going to go up because he's the guy. And he only had 28 passing touchdowns last year. I see that going up. And I do see a regression with Lamar Jackson as well. He had a lot of touchdowns last year. So yeah, I just think Josh Allen's got it. What
Go
about
on,
you,
you-
Nathan? Do you have
Give
a
us your
thought?
wild card pick. Go on.
So what am I? What is the question again?
It's
SUV.
the quarterback,
Who do you think's gonna be the
Nathan.
best QB?
Quarterback.
So a Chat GPT as a
Who did-
as
who did you
a
agree with the
beginner.
most out of me and Thomas
Who
and
should
Matthew?
I say? As a beginner, who should
So it's the
I
three of us
say
versus AI, guys. That's what it is.
going to be the best
Oh,
quarterback?
geez, type faster.
Is this how quick you type?
Or I can't type around my mic properly.
I gotta get spelling.
Okay,
Do you
they
need
give
glasses or something? What's
they
going on?
give me. They say Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
Safe bet.
No, actually, I was going to go Josh Allen because he's my first starter here, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go Josh Allen then.
I'll go Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, your man.
Screw you, ChatGPT.
I'm gonna start this one, I suppose. I don't necessarily want to start this one. Running back. Who do I think is going to be the top running back in fantasy this year? I'm gonna go chalk. I'm gonna go Bijan Robinson for the Atlanta Falcons. I think he catches a lot, he runs a lot. I think that team in general is going to be better this year, so he's going to get more touchdowns.
General
And-
will be
and
better
yeah.
this year.
Yeah, he was already really good last year, so yeah, I think he's got it.
Matthew, you missed your salute.
Go on. Who do you think, Adam?
Run back. Do you want like an essay about it again?
No,
or-
like
okay.
just 10 words.
Um,
Actually, just give us a name.
And it's cool.
Yeah, then just that. Just give us a name.
I'm gonna say Christian McCaffrey. If he stays fit,
Ooh.
he's the guy.
Oh,
If he
Good.
stays fit, he is the guy. He's the best in the position at the NFL. I think
Yeah.
that's hard to argue with.
he's
The dual-
he's the ultimate boom bust because if he stays
He's
fit, if he plays 17 games, he's number one.
Oh, like
That's
I
it.
will potentially get this horribly wrong. He'll tear his Achilles or have like one leg and one arm after a game.
Yeah.
But if that guy stays fit, he is ultimate fantasy run back, dual threat. So I'm going Christian McCaffrey.
Damn.
Cool.
You know what? I was going to go Chris McCaffrey. I was going to say him. And I was like, haha. Because none of you are going to say it. Then he said it. And I'm really pissed now. I'm going to go Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, that's who I was going for. What are
I
you
think-
doing?
I
That's a
think
great
he
one.
Why is he
Jameer-
picking my team?
He
Man?
was
That is
absolutely flying
absolutely-
around the field last
Why he's
season.
picking my team?
The Lions will like to use him, and he's going to catch the ball a lot as well. He's good all round.
The big argument for Jameer Gibbs is that I think he only played something like he only played 55% of the snaps last year,
Yeah,
so he was only
he's
on
gonna
the
get-
field
he's gonna
55% of the time because Montgomery was on a lot. If
Mm.
Montgomery's snaps go down and he gets even 65% of the snaps, he's going to go through the roof. It's going to be incredible.
He just seemed to be more effective than Montgomery. Like just watching him play, maybe it's just the eye test. But go on,
He's
Chet.
just a really electrifying talent. Like he's
Yeah.
really good.
Go on,
So
Chet.
Nathan, are you going to go stick
You
with
just
Thomas
picked
as well?
my top running back. So you did, Thomas?
Oh, is this the top in your fantasy team?
Yeah, that's who I was
Yeah.
going with. That's
Yeah.
like I have no
You can
idea. So
You can still go with Gibbs. You can still go with Gibbs.
I could get some.
Do you have Gibbs in your team?
Yeah, he does.
You
I love
will
that none of us have
you'll
gone
find,
with-
You'll find out very, very quickly how good that guy is.
Yeah, I love that
Like,
none of
or
us
that's
are
as
going
long
with
as he
Saquon
plays
Barkley.
the-
Like Saquon Barkley,
Oh.
number one in fantasy last year, but
But
no.
here's the thing: the Madden curse, the sophomore slump in a new team. I'm just like it's all downhill for him.
And,
I hope not, but there's too many things that go against him.
and what did you say, Matthew? 380 touches last year. Anytime a guy has
He
that,
had,
Who's he touching?
yeah, he had
So-
300. He got the ball 378 times last year, and people who get over 350 touches typically have a massive decline the following year. So it's just
Stats.
But he did have over 2,000 rushing yards. He had 46 rushes of 10 plus yards, so 46 explosive rushes. But they accounted for more than half of his rushing yards last season. It's a good stat.
All right. What are we on? Wide receivers? Who does wide receivers?
Hang on, CD Lamb. Before you get
Why
your
not?
Saquon
Okay,
team again.
Okay. Nathan starting
Nice.
CD
Nice.
Lamb.
Kind
Any-
of overrated.
any
That's
reason-
my number
any
one
reason
pick
behind that,
with
Nathan?
CD.
He is the top prediction for this week in my.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Nice. Love the logic.
Adam, Adam, do you want to give us the second one there?
Ask me next year.
Ja'Marr Chase is the only answer to the list. The guy
Ja'Marr
is going
Chase.
to once again break records. I honestly think Joe Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase are just going to be playing in a completely different league in the NFL this year. It's going to be ridiculous.
It's very rare to repeat as the wide receiver one, but he was nearly 100 points ahead of the wide receiver 2 last year, which is just ridiculous.
The guy is that good, and I honestly think it'll just get even better this year. Yeah. The guy is just phenomenal at what he does. And I have to go with my gut on my QB that I picked there. And who does he throw? That's his guy. That's his guy. So if he throws 5,000 yards plus, he's going to throw about. Well, he 2,500. He threw 1,400 to Ja'Marr Chase last year, 1,408 or something like that, I believe. He'll throw about 1,600 this year. 1,600, 18 touchdowns. There you are. Walk off. You have Ja'Marr Chase in fantasy.
Thomas, I'm gonna go with you next because my pick's gonna be different. So.
I'm gonna go really out there on this one, and you guys are gonna laugh at me.
Is it Garrett Wilson?
You got God no.
Oh.
I have him in my team.
He is in New York.
No,
I'm gonna go.
He is good.
He is in New York. I'm gonna go Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors is a great shout. You know why? Because the amount of he had the lowest percentage of catchable targets last year.
Yeah.
So if he gets better quarterback play.
Uncoverable last year. He was
Russell
so good.
Wilson.
He's got
thrown them this year.
Would you rather Russell Wilson or would you rather what was his name? The Giants player who Daniel Jones. Then he got dropped because he was crap.
Russell Wilson or
Adam, to put it into perspective, Ja'Marr Chase had 175 targets last year, which was the most. It was a lot of targets. Malik Neighbors had 170.
Yeah. 25
fewer targets, but a lot fewer receptions because he had so many uncatchable balls thrown his way.
He's going to get more accurate.
Well, that's what he said.
Nice.
So, Malik Neighbors.
I'm going to go on a similar vein in that I'm going to go with somebody who had a lot of uncatchable targets from bad quarterback play on a bad team who's going into his second year. I'm going to go Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, come on.
I knew absolutely not.
And that is absolutely
you have just invalidated everything that we're talking about on this.
We're going to watch him at Wembley catch a complete sweep. 0 catches.
Like unbelievable year last year for Brian Thomas Jr. Better year than Malik Neighbors, and he's just going to get better. I mean,
by the way, Nathan, we're just slagging Matthew because he loves him. It's his player.
It's the only player that I'm going to get to pick in this exercise from my team because he's mad in the mind. Thomas, do you want to kick us off with your tight end?
You.
Hey.
He's all too familiar with the tight end.
It's hard to get over Brock Bowers.
I thought you were going to say Rob Gronkowski.
No, just
I thought he was. Is he still playing?
You watched him.
No, he's not. He's just
I was gonna say I remember him from back when we were playing.
He might catch a ball on the sideline.
I think he gave me so many points when I played that year of NFL.
I was fantasy god. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I've done it because I say my answers in like 10 words.
well, Adam, why don't you back it up? What's your choice, Adam?
Well, there's only one answer. It's Bowers. That's it. That's my answer. Locked in. There's no point in elaborating. The guy is almost a cert.
Is that your final answer?
I mean,
I'll walk that in, Chris.
I wouldn't say a cert.
Absolute cert. Dead cert.
We'll talk through it, but then I'll go through the scoring last year and why it's not absolutely nailed on that he's number one.
McBride.
But let me see. Hold on.
You think Travis Kelce is going to have Taylor Swift?
I don't think Travis Kelce is going to do a heck of a lot. No, he'll be on tour. He'll be too busy on tour with Taylor, with Tay-Tay.
If Travis Kelce breaks up with Taylor Swift, can I change my answer? Because
my choice this is to do with them having the weakest strength of schedule, one of the weakest strength of schedules in the league, and very few receiving options to start the season. I'm going to go George Kittle.
Nice.
That's great.
And to put it into perspective, Adam,
in the fantasy team. So.
Brock Bowers last year 206 points in fantasy. George Kittle 197. Not that big a difference last year, and that was Bowers having a really good season.
But that was also Bowers having a rookie season.
It was him having a rookie season with some bad quarterback play. But George Kittle.
They're rookie.
George Kittle's just been consistently great for a long time.
Well, Matthew, their rookie running back is more leaning towards the rush. He doesn't really catch the ball that much. 1.7 receptions per game at college in his final year. Yeah.
Ooh, good start.
So you're not getting that dual threat with your rookie running back that's going to get a lot of touches. So Bowers is going to get a lot of.
Because their running back got a lot of touches last year. Who was their starting?
No, I'm just saying that's still going to be a statistic. That guy's going to get 200 targets.
Yeah, it does depend. Like obviously, if McCaffrey plays the full season, Kittle's numbers will come down because he won't be getting those like dump off kind of things. But he's still a big threat down the field. I just think, it'll be touch and go. You know, he could get there if he has a really good.
If McCaffrey gets injured, I lose with the running back. You win with George Kittle. If he doesn't, then I win with McCaffrey, and you lose with Kittle.
I'm gonna see if I can guess Nathan's before he says
it's George Skittles, all right.
George Skittles. There we go.
It's his starting tight end, George Kittle.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice.
Oh. You know, you can't talk crap about that logic, like.
It's solid logic. I do just think who are they going to throw to down the field? Ayuk's out to start the year. Joanne Jennings is struggling with a calf injury, and he's requested a trade. Ricky Pearsall's recovering from a gunshot wound last year. Nathan, that's an interesting one for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I believe he was signing autographs in a shopping mall, and somebody tried to steal something off him, and he tried to wrestle.
Watch.
Yeah, he tried to steal his watch, and he wrestled, and the gun went off and shot him in the chest.
Oh, jeez.
In the chest.
And
he survived.
Well. In daylight as well. It wasn't even like in the evening. It was just in the middle of the day. And
he actually came back. He played games at the end of the season, but obviously not particularly well. But he did.
Yeah,
he did
Jesus Christ.
So yeah. Do we want to pick? Do we want to pick kickers and defenses? I mean, really?
No.
I think I'm happy with where we're at there. I'm going to put that away in a drawer somewhere. At the end of the season, we'll see who's the best.
Hold it up in case we forget about it.
Eagles defense.
Can you read? Is it going to be backwards? Yeah, can you read backwards? Yeah, that's good.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Backwards? No.
Matthew, with your handwriting, I can't read forwards. What the hell was that?
It says very quickly, Aubrey for kicker and Eagles defense. That would be my pick.
Is that because you drafted them?
I don't have Aubrey, unfortunately.
I do. It's going to get me 3 60-yard field goals again this year.
360-yard field goals?
360-yard field goals. I'm going to get 3,600 points. Yeah.
What about this? Are there any like sleeper picks that you think could possibly go from being a really bad option last year to potentially breaking into the top 10 at any position? What do you think?
I do not know enough.
Not top 10 last year, but top 10 this year. You know what?
Top 10 in a position.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I can't remember who was top 10 in each position.
I'm gonna try to bring them up here. So we'll go let's say quarterback top 10. You could probably guess.
I'm gonna say Russell Wilson could improve, or Drake May.
No.
Oh well, no. Drake May is a good shot. I'm not sure about Russell. I'm not even sure Russell Wilson starts every game this year.
They've
got a really tough schedule.
They got Stephon Diggs. They got a couple of weapons. New coach. Potentially something could happen there. It seems.
Guys, I see maybe Drake May. My shout would maybe be, again going off a weak schedule. Maybe Brock Purdy, weak schedule, and getting Christian McCaffrey back. He was down at 15 last year. He gets a little bit of a bump from literally just dumping the ball off to McCaffrey and then him run 1,000 yards.
It opens up the field for him having McCaffrey as well.
Yes, this is another stat that I had as well. I'm full of stats. That too high safety kind of formation. I'm sure I've talked about this before with you guys. The too high safety formation that every team plays to shut down good quarterbacks. They don't play it when Christian McCaffrey's on the field. Like 80% of the time when Christian McCaffrey's on the field, they play one safety, which opens up the field deep for Brock Purdy, as opposed to two high safety. Look, so you go. What about you, Nathan? Any outside bets at fantasy stardom from the quarterback position? Patrick Mahomes was outside the top 10 last year.
Yeah,
so
oh no, I picked him. He's my second.
He was the 11th best quarterback last year. So he was just outside the top 10. But
well,
I mean, arguments for him bouncing back. I suppose Kelsey had a really bad year. They played a lot of tight games last year. They won a lot of like low scoring games. So basically, if their defense gets worse, Mahomes has to throw the ball more. But their defense is really good. So
will the refs be such an impact this year?
What about at the running back position? So top 10, you're looking at Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, and Alvin Kamara.
You're probably going to say like CMC, Christian McCaffrey coming back. I mean,
Christian McCaffrey's the obvious bounce back. Yeah,
I think he's the obvious bounce back. He's going to have a good one. But that's all I've got on that one.
Say guys that can like break in. Is Breece Hall completely done, or is there a chance that he bounces back?
No, there's a chance.
No, there's no chance.
There's a chance for like the first 2 minutes of play, and then he'll break my heart, and the Jets will be crap again.
Yeah.
What about like Kenneth Walker? If you get like
Sorry?
Yeah. If you get like a full season out of Kenneth Walker, he would be a shout to bounce back in a big way. But it's only if that offensive line improves. The Seahawks offensive line's been notoriously
Could Nick Chubb come back?
Nick Chubb currently has the starting job.
He has the starting job in Texas.
In Houston, with the Houston Texans. Yeah, which is scary stuff. I've got him in a bit of a deeper dynasty league. I've got a 14-team dynasty league, and I picked up Nick Chubb. So I'm hoping, but yeah, for you, Nathan, Nick Chubb had like one of the most horrendous knee injuries ever, like 2 years ago, and kind of came back from it a bit last year, but not really. So he's like 30 years old, or 29 or 30 years old. So the odds of him actually making a comeback from that knee injury quite low.
But from a prolific top 5 RB before that.
Yeah, he was an incredible running back. Not very good at catching the ball. He wasn't a very good pass catching running back. He was just ran, just on the ground, just handoffs. But good running back. What about you, Adam? Any running back shouts there?
I'd say McCaffrey's the obvious one, but
yeah.
I wish Joe Mixon would be better. I just always wish Joe Mixon would be better
during his career,
but you can't see it.
He was good last season. He had a great last season.
Oh, he was
no, he had
Joe Mixon was the RB13 last year, which isn't bad.
That's top 10 like we're talking about. The guy's never quite made it. He was meant to be an absolute superstar. I know because I drafted him in fantasy a few times.
What the issue with Mixon was last year is these are his numbers in the fantasy football playoffs. So fantasy football playoffs for most leagues are going to be weeks 15, 16, and 17. He had 8.1, 7.6, and 4.9 points. So in the championship game, he was getting you 4.9. It's not going to do it.
I'm going to say Pacheco. Was he RB10? I would imagine he wasn't last season.
No, Isaiah Pacheco was way down because he was injured for a lot of the season.
I'm going to say Isaiah Pacheco would be mine because I just don't. If Mahomes doesn't have that outlet to Kels, which he doesn't because he's dating Taylor Swift.
He was a running back 63 last year. Was Pacheco.
If he starts every game, he's going to be good. And
I'm
he
with you.
played a lot of he runs the ball hard, as you've seen the playoff games.
I have him in a dynasty league, so I'm really hoping this is right.
And he's a good pass catching option as well. So yeah, he would be my big surprise this year. That would be a big surprise. Actually, I didn't realize he was down quite low.
But yeah, you've got to remember, like he was injured for a lot of that season. I think he injured his knee maybe week 6 or something. He never quite recovered from that. So he got, even when he did come back, he was only playing 30-40% of snaps.
He came back, but he didn't really come back.
Yeah. What about wide receivers? Anybody out there that's really standing out?
Ooh, right. Throwing this out there, Deebo
Samuel is a bounce back candidate. Wait, with the Terry McLaurin stuff going on?
At the Washington football team?
Yeah, with Terry McLaurin, like even if Terry McLaurin's back, he's gonna get covered a lot more. Deebo's gonna be open and a better QB.
Yeah, Deebo's going to get a lot of that short yardage stuff. It's just whether he still has the juice to actually pick up yards, because he did not have that last year. He was awful last year.
I'd like to see
Marvin. I know again because I had him in Dynasty, so it's just horrendous. I'd like
to see Marvin Harrison do more.
He would have been my shout when I was talking about uncatchable targets. He had 42 uncatchable targets last year.
Yeah.
If Kyler Murray can actually figure out where he is, to throw in the ball, it would be great. This guy has a catch radius, Nathan, like a barn door, and Kyler Murray is throwing it about 20 yards away from him. I expect him to make catches. But yeah, he had a game last year, I think, where he had 3 touchdowns. Outside of that, he did very little. So yeah, he would be a great shout. I really hope he bounces back, because he was drafted. Where was he drafted? 4 overall. You would know this, Adam.
Oh, Marvin Harrison. I think he was like 3rd or 4th. Yeah, no, he's like definitely top 5.
I think he was 3rd, but just
3rd.
Mm.
Yeah, he was either 3rd or 4th.
Don't quote me on that, but
another
but
one?
in week. Let me just see here. Hold on. He had it was only a 2 touchdown game. It was week 2 of the season. He had 8 catches, 8 targets, and only 4 receptions. It's like Randy Moss kind of stuff, for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he was the wide receiver 1 that week. So he has that ability. This is what you're saying with Marvin Harrison.
I think one more player with ability, but didn't have a good season, but maybe with a new QB, Calvin Ridley.
Ridley Diddley. Yeah.
Ridley Diddley.
Really Diddley.
He is good, but
still the Titans.
Yeah, still the Titans. Got Cam Ward now.
Let's see, where even was Ridley in this? I can't.
Oh, he was way down at the bottom. I don't know if he was injured. I can't remember.
I'm
bound to have scrolled past him. There's no way he was that far down. There's no way.
I don't think he did anything, Matthew.
Right?
He was the wide receiver 27. He was actually ahead of Marvin Harrison last year.
Oh, interesting.
Which you wouldn't believe. He had over 1,000 receiving yards last season, which again you just wouldn't think.